Glory to the eternal, forever living God. It's your brother Jehoshaphat Israel back in the house that God has made. And I'm back for a little bit of topic. I'm back for a little bit of conversation. And I took the time out to compile a list of what I think a true friend really is. I did. I sit here, I took my time out, and I compiled this list. Because, I got to get going on this show, and I told y'all that I would come back for it at nighttime. And I know a lot of y'all got to go to work in the morning time. So I want to hurry up and finish this show for tonight. That way I can get it out the way with. And you see what the topic is. Now, wherever I lack at, it's okay because I got a visual to actually paint the picture of what I want to show far as in the show for tonight. So I got you covered on that. You ain't got to worry about that. But let's go through this small little list of what I have wrote of what I think a real friend is. And your brother Israel, I'm smart. You know what I'm saying? I'm really smart. I know in my life that I can't have a best friend. The times in my life. Oh, let's get this personal story time with Jehoshaphat. Story time with Jehoshaphat. In my life, my best friends, the best times that I had best friends was either when it was a duo or when it was a trio. When it was three of us or when it was two of us. But I learned in my life that God wants me apart because I've watched all my friends leave this earth. So I'm smart. God telling me in my life, hey, Jehoshaphat, I'm your friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm your best friend. I'm not going to give that to nobody else. So I can't honestly sit here and tell you that I have a human friend. I can't say that because anytime I get a friend, they leave the earth. So I wouldn't want to, that sounds like a curse that I would put on somebody. I would never want to hurt nobody in that type of fashion. So the replacement was God coming in my life and not only being my God, not only being my provider, not only being my protector, not only being my redeemer, not only being my savior, but my friend. It is written, you know what I'm saying? He'll be your friend. In my life, I'm different. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit different. You don't have to go through stuff like me. You know what I'm saying? And people like me. You'll probably never see nothing like that in your lifetime. But me, I'm a little bit different. But if I had a friend, these would be the things that I would be looking for in that person. Okay, on top of my list. A friend will go through your problems with you so that you don't have to see them alone. I really mean that because anytime I had a good friend in my life and they seen me down and out, they seen me struggling, they seen me going through problems, they adapted my problems. They took on my problems as their very own and they fought whatever the mountain, whatever the stress, whatever the giant that I was facing, whatever that Goliath looked like in my life, my best friend was right there on the side of me. All them demons, I didn't have to slay them all by myself. You know what I'm saying? I did not have to slay all them demons down all by myself. I had my best friend with me. It's a little bit differently now that I'm a grown man and that I'm a spiritual man in God. Like I said before, I wouldn't want to cast that on somebody else. And God already told me he wants me set apart. He wants me all to himself. I would never want to put that on nobody. So you see some of y'all friends, when y'all be going through problems and stuff, they be turning their back on y'all. They be going else places. That's not good, brother. And you call them your friend, brother. That's not good, brother. Look what I wrote. A friend will go through your problems with you so they don't have to see you go through it alone. That is a true friend right there, fam. So we looking at the criterias and the attributes that a good friend would enter into your life. The topic for tonight is a good friend. And please excuse me for my tongue twisters. I'm just a person, accept me as I am. You know what I'm saying? Accept me as I am. I'm not perfect. I'm just a person. Okay. They see the pain in your eyes and when people only see the smile on your face. They see you hurting, putting on a mask for the world. But they know you so good. They know you so well. They know that you're crying inside. That is a good damn friend right there. You know what I'm saying? I probably got like 10 more things on this list. So what was said again? They see the pain in your eyes. Your eyes will, while people only see the smile on your face. That is a good friend right there. Okay. Real friends will give you the shirt off their back. I done seen it, family. I've seen times when I was a child or either I was a young man and stuff wasn't looking so good. And I didn't have no food, or it was something that I did not have. It was simple. Couldn't get it nowhere else. And then my friend came along, and my brother, you know what I'm saying, he put them $75 worth of groceries in my refrigerator. But if the shoe was on the other foot, I would do the same thing for him, just so he don't have to go without. My homeboy is the one that put the $50 in my gas tank so I can make it to work in the morning time, because he seen what was going on with my finances. That is a good damn friend right there. When I looked up and I was in court, you know what I'm saying? When I looked up and I was in court and I looked at the pews and I looked at the audience, it was my friend that was sitting in the audience with me, cheering me on. You know what I'm saying? That is what a good friend is. Okay. You can count on them when you can't count on nobody else. Can somebody argue that with me? Can they sit up here and say, no, Jehoshaphat, no, Jehoshaphat, that's not a good friend. They can't tell me that. You know what I'm saying? They can't tell me that, because I depended on my friend when I didn't have nobody to depend on. My best friend, my homie, my homeboy, my home skillet. He was there for me. You know what I'm saying? He was right there for me. And when the shoe was on the other foot, anything that he was going through, I was right there with him. Through his divorce, I was right with him. You know what I'm saying? When he lost the job, I was right with him when his car broke down. This is what a true friend is. Okay, I only got a little bit more on my list. I said, you can count on them when you can't count on nobody else. That's true. Okay, they will tell you things people say behind your back. That's why I love my best friends. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love them. You know what I'm saying? Because the people that like keeping secrets, and they'll go around them people and they'll say all them things and they won't say nothing to you. They be laughing with them. They be joking with them. I thought that was your friend, sis. She go around them other girls and she know them and you don't even know them like that. And they be saying all that stuff about you, and your friend, well, you said it was your friend. They be co-signing on all that stuff with them. That is not your friend, sister. Sis, do you hear me? They will tell you things people say behind your back. That is a real friend. Okay, they not afraid to tell you when you are wrong. Every time I was wrong, my best friends told me, Jehoshaphat, you are out of line. Jehoshaphat, you are out of order. Jehoshaphat, brother, we love you, but Negro, you are wrong. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of my brothers out there, y'all friends let y'all do all kind of dumb stuff. They looked at what you were doing and no part of themselves came to agreement to where they was all like, man, let me tell my brother right here that that's not a good idea. Let me tell him that that's not a good look. Let me tell him that that's going to fall down on you. So to me, they will tell, okay, they're not afraid to tell you when you are wrong. That is a good ass friend right there. That is a ride or die. That is somebody that you need to have in your life. From what the scientists people say, and the people that do psychology, they say if a friendship lasts more than 7 years, then that friendship should last forever. So I just want you tonight, I just want you to look. Oh, I'm not finished with this list either. But tonight, I want you to look. I only got like 3 more on this list. Tonight, I want you to look at the people that you call yourselves their friends. And I want you to ask these questions. Have they been there for you? Will they give you the shirt off their back? Will they tell you when you are wrong? Do they look out for you? You know what I'm saying? Do they truly love you? Because in a friendship, y'all should grow together. You really should. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should grow together. Okay. They're not afraid to tell you when you're wrong. Always happy to see you. They always happy to see you. Always. They don't have an attitude. They're not batting the eye. They're not giving you the stank face. They're not giving you the side eye. They're not giving you anything. When truly, when your best friend sees you for the first time and they ain't seen you in a while, they ain't seen you all day, you're going to make them happy. If that person is not happy when you see them, why are you calling them your friend? Okay, you learn from each other. All my friends, I have learned something. You know what I'm saying? Something, you know what I'm saying? In this life, something about life, either something in life or something about life or how to do something by my best friends. All of them, you know what I'm saying? All of them. Anyone that I had caught, they have taught me so much. Okay, I got two more. Okay, they take the time to truly to get to know you. They really do. They put in the time. They put in the effort. They there. You know what I'm saying? They put in the time. You ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing either. We ain't doing nothing together. You know what I'm saying? They put in the time. When y'all don't have money, when y'all can go places, when y'all can go do things together, they put in the time. You know what I'm saying? I bought myself a brand new shirt that I like. I bought my homeboy a shirt that's not the same shirt, but it's almost the same. It's the double of that damn shirt. That's somebody who cares. You know what I'm saying? They honor, respect your boundaries. They don't be trying to push you past your limit. They don't be sitting up there. You know what I'm saying? They don't push you past your limit, and they respect the boundaries that you put. Hey, I don't like that. Hey, I don't want nothing that around me. They do everything in their power to make sure that they don't disrespect you. That is a good friend. You know what I'm saying? That is a true friend. That is what loyalty and faithfulness looks like. Okay, a best friend will live life with you, writing the story of your life. They writing the story of your life because they in your life. All your great moments, all the great times, good or bad, they are there for you. So as we go through these videos for tonight, and you know, I already had my speech. I already told you, a friend will go through your problems with you. They will go through the fire with you. They will dance with the devil in the pale moonlight with you if that's what they got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because they love you. Okay, they take your problems as their problems. Anytime I've been in a friendship, you know what I'm saying, a real friendship, whatever their problems was my problems, just like their children was my children, just like my mama was they mama and my daddy is they daddy. You know what I'm saying? That is what a true friendship is. Okay, they see the pain in your eyes while people only see the smile on your face. I can't hide nothing. You can't hide nothing from your true friend. They know that you hurting inside because they care for you. That's when that loyalty and that faith comes back in. Okay, real friends will give you the shirt off of their back. They don't want to see you doing bad. Okay, you can count on them when you can't count on nobody else. They always be there for you. Them people, you said that they were your friend and you can't even count on them. You said that they were your friend, but they are never there when you need them. So let's go ahead and get into this video for tonight because I really want you to think.
Hey, good friend. When you doing some dumb shit, hey, that should tell you, hey, that shit. If he can't chastise you right then and there when you doing wrong, that ain't your friend. If he see you out about to do something that you ain't got no business, he can't tell you, then that ain't your friend. If he can't call you and tell you his problem, then he ain't your friend. If he can't tell you he broke, then he ain't your friend. If he can't tell you he up, then he ain't your friend. I want all my friends to understand I'm a friend before anything. And I'm gonna keep it real before anything. If you don't want the real, don't call me. If you want me to lie to you, find another friend. If you don't want me to help you, find another friend. If you don't want me to get you to the top, find another friend. If you want to stay up, find another friend. I ain't that friend. I'm that friend that's gonna get you there. I'm that friend that's gonna keep you focused. I'm that friend that's gonna tell you he love you. I'm that friend that's gonna give you a hug.
Find a real friend.
Someone you can laugh with, and who you can laugh at each other, and it's not offensive, or it can be, and that's okay. Someone you can really push it too far with, and they're going to go, yeah, I'll let that one slide, I'll get you next time. A true friend who keeps you humble, I think, keeps you grounded through thick and thin, they'll still stand there next to you. And whether it was all to be taken, if it all got taken away, they'd still be there, having a laugh, patting you in the back, saying, well, you gave it a shot.
How do you define
No, that's what a real friend. Look at what the last statement he said. Even Even if you lost everything in your life, that person, you could still count on them. They wouldn't look at you lesser. They wouldn't look at you downer. Look what the brother said previous. You know what I'm saying? My friends ain't gonna lie to me. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna sit up there and lie to me in my face, knowing that whatever I'm doing is going to cause me harm. Forget how everybody look at it. That don't matter. But what matters is they looking at your best intentions. No matter what.
Friends have to be there through everything, and you have to be able to be okay with being raw and real with people that you consider your friend, and don't throw that word around lightly. If you're saying this is my friend, this is my go-to, you should be able to share whatever's happening in your life, whether it's good or bad, and those are the things that bond you.
Now look at what the sister said. I should have put that on the list. I really should have had, but you should be able to go to that person. You should be able to talk to that person, either good or bad, either right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? Either good or bad or right or wrong. So how do you look at your friends? She said that people, they throw the terminology of friendship out there so loosely that it's like a blanket statement, but then it covers a multitude of different people. Not all them people are y'all friends like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all call them, oh, that's my friend. Oh, that's my compadre. Oh, that's my homie. Oh, that's my bro. But internally, they don't even like you like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't even be like, damn, Joe, so what do you mean? My best times in my life is when I have friends in a trio. It was only 3 of us. Only. You know what I'm saying? We go everywhere together. We do everything together. Or when I would just have one partner. That's it. So when I see a lot of people and they have 10 and 20 friends, you really don't know that person like that.
My friends don't care. They will pull up on me. If my hello sounds off, they will pull up on me. I don't care what country I'm in. My best friend did not like me. She said my hello sound weird to her. She flew from DC to Vancouver, pulled up on me. She said, yeah, I don't trust what you saying on the phone. I need to see. My friend.
Now that's a true friend right there. That's a real brother and that's a real sister right there. That'll see something off with you. You can say whatever you want to say, but they gonna get down to the meaning of it. Hold on, brother. Something's a little bit off with you. Are you all right? Are you okay? You know what I'm saying? Are you all right, bro? Tell me what's going on. You seem like you off. That's a real friend right there. You can't throw friendship. You can't be everybody's friend. You can't throw friendship on everybody. But then when you look at your life and the people that are around you, you only have a couple true friends. You better take care of them people because they're doing everything in their life to take care of you if you truly have that in your life.
Stop calling everybody your friend, for real. Some of y'all hand out that title way too fast. A real friend is not disappearing when life gets heavy. A real friend is not running to the internet with your business because they got their feelings. A real friend is not only around for the fun moments, the pictures, the turn-ups, and the convenience. Baby, your real friend pulls up even when it's uncomfortable. They answer the phone when you're not okay. They don't switch up when you hit a rough patch in your life. They don't get jealous when you start elevating.
Thank you, sister, for coming to the show tonight. And that's the thing that I seen with so-called friends. You know what I'm saying? That they say one thing, but then they do another. Okay, that's one. They never stay loyal to what they said in the first time. That's number 2. And you can never really hold them to they word. You can't. You know what I'm saying? You say that they your friend, that they y'all best friends, but you can never really hold them to their words, whatever they told you that they would do. Sister, thank you for coming to the show tonight. Go ahead. My bad. I'm cutting you off. My bad.
They don't compete with you. They push you. A real friend will motivate you, check you, correct you, and stand beside you. They're usually honest, consistent, and loyal when nobody else is watching. And most people today don't even know what friendship means. They just know vibe.
They don't. Most people that are in friendships right now, they really don't know what a friendship is. That's why they let that person do a lot of things to them in the guise of, oh, this is my homeboy. Oh, this is my friend. And the sister, she'd be like, oh, that's just my homegirl. Oh, that's just my homegirl. But your homegirl is doing you wrong, though. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can be our friends like that. And you know your brother Israel, I'm fine with that. That's less drama on my plate.
Partying, convenience, not accountability, not loyalty, not real support. Listen, stop giving everybody access to you. Stop attaching friend to people who wouldn't show up for you on your worst day. Because the word friend is supposed to mean something.
And it's been times to where you actually depended on them to be there for you. Just like you was there when they needed you. It's been times already that's done already happened in your friendship to where you needed them. And when bro said he was going to bend that corner at 6 o'clock, he never came. When sis said that she would be there first thing in the morning, she wasn't there. When you went over there thinking that that's what you was going to get because you needed it, you didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? All these are signs that that's really not your friend like that. That's the sad thing. Sister, thank you for coming to the show tonight.
And a lot of people have not earned that title.
A real friend don't need a group chat to decide who you are. They don't fold when your name get mentioned. They don't wait to see who's louder, who's winning, who's more convenient. A real friend already knows you. They know your heart, they know your code. They know how you move when nobody's watching, so when somebody comes to them, trying to discredit you, they don't listen, they correct it. They don't say, well, maybe. They say, nah, that's not him. Because a real friend understands something simple. Character isn't situational. They know your morals, they know your principles, they know the line you won't cross. Even when it costs you, so they don't let lies breathe. They don't let silence do damage, they don't sit neutral. When truth is under attack, they stand up, they speak up. And if needed, they hold the mirror to the person who's doing the talking. Not out of drama, not out of ego, but out of loyalty. Because real friendship ain't about convenience, it's about recognition. If someone can be convinced you are a villain, then they never knew you. And if they knew you, they would defend you before your name even hit the ground.
Thank you, brother, for coming to the show tonight. No matter what, you know what I'm saying? No matter what it looks like, no matter what the trial is, they still gonna stand for you. When you yourself is dead wrong, you know what I'm saying? You dead wrong. Your conscience ain't telling you that you're wrong, but your best friend is gonna sit up there, your brother, your sister. They don't want to see you going through that stuff like that. So they're gonna tell you, hey, you are wrong. Are you gonna turn your back on the fact that your loved one? Remember what God said, that a friend will still stick closer to you than a brother. So a lot of y'all do got best friends and sisters that are like brothers and sisters, but are you going to listen to them? Are you going to hear them out? You know what I'm saying? They're going to fight for you. You know what I'm saying? They're going to fight for you when nobody else will fight for you. They're the only ones that can fight for you because they love you. Brother, thank you for coming to the show tonight. Thank you for coming to the show tonight.
Find somebody who speaks well of you behind your back and talks to you to your face. Those are the friends that are worth keeping.
Amen.
And if you can find somebody who can do both of those without flipping every conversation and making it about themselves, I think you have somebody who's worth keeping. But most people don't even meet one of those criteria, let alone.
Look what he said. He said a real friend will talk to you in your face, but lift you up behind your back. You know what I'm saying? That is a real friend right there. They not gonna let them people talk bad about you. You know what I'm saying? They not. But anything that they got to say to you, they gonna say it to you in your face, all out of love, family. That's what a true friend is.
This nigga on celebrity status, I come up here to see what size suit I'm gonna have to get made and shit. He getting, walk back out the damn grave. I'm glad of it though. That's my boy.
Most of us actually aren't good friends. And if you think about it, all of the challenges that we're facing today, mental health challenges, rising rates of depression, anxiety, inability to cope with stress, even the obsession with longevity, friendship fixes all of those things. Friendship is the ultimate biohack.
That's why it's so important to have a good man in your life and to have a good woman in your life. That's a bond right there. That's a joint coming together as one. It is very important in the world that we live in now. We live in the last time. So people's heart has grown wax cold. Ain't nobody out here trying to love nobody. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? They traded the love of people for the love of material things. So can I say they're not trained up? They don't know. They don't have compassion like that to be able to give to somebody else because they don't practice it. They don't have it. So when you do come across somebody that is genuine and have compassion for you, you need to invest in that person. You need to pour into that person so they themselves can have strength and pour back into you.
And if you ask most people, are you a good friend? Most people think they are. But you start to peel back the onion just a little bit, right? Would you cancel on a friend for a meeting? Would you cancel on a meeting for a friend? Oh, but my friend would understand, right? Or if you look at the best relationships, right? The best romantic relationships and marriages, the couples that you're like, that's the kind of relationship I want. If you ask them, how do you do it? They all say the same thing, which is it's a lot of work. And we put the effort in and do the work. When was the last time anybody ever said, I put the effort in and do the hard work for my friends? Most of us actually aren't good.
You know what I'm saying? You don't never hear nothing like that. Not really. You see it in some people, but do you hear that? No, you don't hear that at all coming from people because they are missing compassion to be able to spread to other people.
Here's how you know if someone's your friend. You can tell them bad news. And they'll listen. They won't tell you why, you're stupid and why that bad thing happened to you and how something worse happened to them once and, derailed the whole conversation. You can actually tell them bad news and they'll listen. This is a weirder thing. You can tell them good news and they'll help you celebrate. And that's a really good way of deciding who you should have around you.
And it's sad because some of y'all got good friends. Well, y'all ain't got good friends. And I tell y'all all the time, the best way to really know if somebody really care for you, tell them something good happened to you and watch their face change. Watch that stank look come all on their face. You know what I'm saying? When you tell them you got the new car, you tell them that you got the promotion, you tell them that you got the raise, you tell them that you bought the house, you tell them that you just finished school, you tell them that, and you watch their whole demeanor change. That stank look be on their face like that. Or the friends sit there and they be all like, you tell them a problem and then they tell you they try to deflect and they still try to put all of it on them. Well, I've been through this and I've been through that and this and that. They always compare pain. That's what I'm trying to say. They compare pain. You don't need a person like that in your life. Comparing problems. That don't even sound right.
I think being a good friend is having, having someone around that you vibe with, have chemistry with, where you can be your absolute, complete self. Yeah. But I think it's also being there when stuff is not good. You know what I'm saying? Like understanding that your friend ain't coming off. Your very close friend.
I'm sorry to cut you off, sister, but that's the most valuable part. What do you mean you ain't gonna be with me when I'm going through the fire? What do you mean? I got all these damn giants that I gotta knock down or I won't be able to make it down the road and you wanna run? That always shows me that person ain't no damn good. Sister, brother, thank you for coming to the show tonight.
It's not gonna always be the light in your life. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have to pick your friend up one day too. And so being able to be there for them, being able to, even when
I'm sorry, sister. I'm sorry. But a bad friend will only take. Just like she said, you always giving your good, you giving them your commodities, you giving them mutual love, you giving them all of this different stuff. And they just taking. And when you need something, they ain't never to be found. When you need something, you can't count on these people. So I want you to really look at your friendship. Really look at the people around you. Are you calling the right people friend?
When I'm telling you no, you still pushing me because you know something's bothering me. Or, just being there and listening, or just checking in, You know, so it's just more than the fun parts. And I also believe that friends are seasonal, or you have seasonal friends, and you have friends for lifetime, right? So like, you have friends that are meant to be with you in the important time of your life.
And I really got to think about what she said as I look at people that I know, seasonal friends. This is true. As much as that we would hate to say it, but it's a reason why she's saying what she's saying. A lifetime friend is always going to be there for you. So many different people come and go out of my life. Some people, they come in my life, they be a strong presence, but at the same time, I don't even remember their name because they're not a true friend. They didn't stay around. They really didn't stay around like that. So I forgot all of them. It's sad, family. It's sad. You probably ain't heard in a while, but it's sad.
Good morning. What is a real friend?
Now I gotta say, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video for tonight. And you know, I hope some of my brothers, I hope you're not investing in the wrong people. My sisters out there, you say that that's your friend, but they ain't never around when you need them like that. Brother, I heard them things that he said behind your back. That is not your friend like that. So I really want my brothers and sisters to think about the relationships that they have bonded with another person. Is it worth it? Are you getting the same things that you are putting into these people? Every single thing that you are pouring inside of this person, can you say on the other hand that you are getting that in return? So I want you to think. I want you to look at some of these criterias and some of these good attributes and some of these good qualities of behavior and love and presence and compassion and peace that some people will give to you freely because they love you, freely because they honor you, freely because they respect you. So I want you to think. And then, you know, God said, he said that we got to cut certain people out of our lives. Those same people are the ones that's robbing and stealing your peace from you. So I really want you to think about this conversation of this topic that we had for tonight. Now, I got to tell you, like, share, subscribe, comment, please. Comment. I want to hear what you got to say about these matters. Maybe I missed something. Maybe it's some good attribute that I missed that I didn't know. And I'll be like, oh, yeah, they right. Yeah, that is right. That is a good friend right there. So I know it's some things that I'm missing. That's why I'm going to leave it right here so you can continue it. But I'm going to go ahead and end this in the next 2 videos or so. Peace and blessings be upon your night. Glory, glory to the ever, forever, living God, the eternal God of the heavens and the earth. I'm so grateful for his favor on our lives. I'm so grateful for his healing hand and his blessings. For all we have to do is just turn to him. We'll be all right. So peace and blessings be upon your night. Glory, glory to the eternal, forever living God. This has been your brother Jehoshaphat Israel here in the house that God has made. But until next time, my brothers and sisters, until next time.
Well, I can tell you what a real friend isn't. A real friend isn't someone who makes your problems disappear. That's right. Real, true friends don't make your problems disappear. But what they do is they don't disappear when you're going through problems. That's one of the ways that you can determine if someone is a true, authentic friend or versus someone who just wants to be in your life to get something from you. And that's the one thing that I love about God is when he does want to reward you, when he rewards you, he always brings someone to you. And when he wants to protect you, he usually removes someone from you. So remember this, a true, real friend is someone who doesn't make your problems disappear, but they won't disappear when you're going through problems. Those are an aspect of real friends.
Thank God for godly friends. Better pay attention to who's around you, so that when you are weak, they should be strong. And when you can't pray, they should know how to pray. And when you don't have faith, they should have faith for you.
Call me crying when you lose something big, bitch. When you lost a billionaire, don't call me crying about fucking Jamal from Facebook, bitch, who drive a fucking Chrysler 3000, the front and the fucking back bumper missing.